And Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Jammu and Kashmir today.
Security has been beefed up for the visit, which includes an election rally in Srinagar in the Kashmir Valley. This visit comes a day after voters stepped out in large numbers to cast their ballot in the first phase of assembly elections. A voter turnout of more than 59% of voters, of course, this has been recorded.
Long queues were witnessed at polling booths across the Jammu and Kashmir Valley as voters came out in large numbers to exercise their democratic right. After 10 long years, Jammu and Kashmir is conducting assembly elections. 24 assembly constituencies in 7 districts were up for polls in the first of 3 phases. Over 2.3 million people were eligible to vote in Phase 1 alone. For the valley, it has been an election of many firsts. This is the first assembly poll to be held since Jammu and Kashmir lost its special status after the abrogation of Article 370. Effectively, this makes it the first election for Jammu and Kashmir as a union territory and not a state. It is the very question of restoring statehood that is one of the key issues this election. One that has also been promised by several parties in return for a popular mandate. But beyond the political rhetoric, guarantees, claims and counterclaims, a multitude of issues linger in the valley. Unemployment in several parts of Jammu and Kashmir stands at over 18%. More than double the national average. While prosperity is a major concern, locals recognize how every issue hinges on the biggest expectation: peace and stability in the region.
We are voting for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370. People expect unemployment and unlawful detention issues to be addressed. Kashmir is struggling with plenty of issues right now. We want the situation to become normal.
But voters in Jammu and Kashmir are looking at a multi-cornered battle, not just between mainstream parties, but several independent candidates and smaller regional parties which have formed formidable alliances. The second phase of voting will be held on September 25th and the final phase on October 1st. With results to be counted on October 8th, the outcome of this election is surely expected to alter Jammu and Kashmir's political landscape.
Assembly elections return to Kashmir Valley after 10 long years. Huge queues of people were seen outside every polling booth in the Kashmir as well as in the Jammu region. This clearly signifies that people have chosen ballot over boycott. With video journalist Firoz, Idris Lone for WION World is One.
All right, for more updates, our correspondent Idris Lone joins us over the phone line. Idris, yesterday, you were reporting from different polling booths across different constituencies. Wherever you were reporting from, we saw a huge crowd behind you, men and women in equal measure. Definitely, it was a big voter turnout. And at this point, of course, we're expecting now the Prime Minister to be in the region soon for the rally in Srinagar. Give us a sense of what to expect and what are the security conditions like over there.
Well, Shivam, talking about the security arrangements for the Prime Minister's visit, we already saw the place where Sher-e-Kashmir Cricket Stadium is, where the Prime Minister would be addressing a mega rally today in Srinagar. The place has been cordoned off. The traffic police has also restricted traffic movement on that road, and there is a three-tier security system in place. We've seen a huge number of barricades that have been put in place at different locations, especially on the roads that connect Srinagar with other districts. And this has been happening from the last 3 to 4 days before the announcement that was made that the Prime Minister would be coming to Srinagar today. On the other hand, if we talk about Prime Minister's visit, the BJP has said that there will be around 30,000 people attending the mega rally of the Prime Minister. We also saw he was last week in Doda, where he directly took a dig at the regional political parties like the National Conference and PDP and said they are responsible for ruining Kashmir for the last 70 years. And after the abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, it was BJP that was working on the development of Jammu and Kashmir. He spoke about this crucial election. He said the fate of Jammu and Kashmir remains remains on this assembly election because the youth of Kashmir Valley will have to choose what exactly they want, which was also a direct dig at Congress. Because he kept saying that the Congress party has been in power for so long and they were responsible for the militancy in Jammu and Kashmir. On the other hand, what we saw yesterday was very interesting that people in huge numbers came out and cast their vote, especially in areas which are very volatile like Shupian, Pulwama and Kulgam, which were once known as the hub of militancy in the Kashmir Valley. But we saw not only men but women coming out in huge numbers as well, which was not surprising because the excitement that there was during the campaigning of political parties in these areas was really huge, and that is one of the reasons that we saw a lot of people coming out. It was after 10 years that people got a chance to cast their vote in assembly elections. So that is one of the reasons also that all the previous records of voting have been broken, and there was no boycott call by any separatist party. And this time, Jamaat-e-Islami also in the fray, so which they've been away for around 40 years now, and they've always called for poll boycotts, but now they're themselves in the fray. So it was very interesting to see that people were very excited to come out and cast their vote.
Definitely, we can gauge from the excitement and the willingness with the turnout that we finally saw through the course of phase 1. Of course, 2 more phases to go, and today is going to be an eventful day in the valley as well. Thank you so much, Idris, for getting us the latest, and we will be getting in touch with you for more ground updates as the Prime Minister carries out the rally.